Good morning. I haven't done one of these videos for a long time, right? You might be wondering. Anyhow, keep gazing into your phone screen and TV screen, and your brain will be relaxed. I do not plan and has never planned and crossed anyone's path with an idea to change your way of life. Plans are simply shuts you down, you become silly, and you feel wonderful by it. And how to get messed up in life, and life will remain in the same spot. Free handouts and continuous ways of being lazy and useless for one's life, instead of constructing a conscious and responsible way in life, looking for ways to flourish and thrive and become an extension to somebody else. When I say somebody else, for the entire life and the life process that is you. Free handouts will not give you the possibility for you to do anything. You will remain comfortable with just handouts at the cost of others. Yes, otherwise I will go off the trajectory. People say, I'm free. No, I'm not free. I'm so involved with life that it causes tremendous pain and tears in me, though you are unable to see them. If I wasn't like the way I am, finding solutions to the situations I face, by now the amount of distressing circumstances surrounding me all of the time, yes, I would go off the trajectory if I wasn't free and spirited life for extension to other life. I'll go off the trajectory and be on drugs with people and resort to chemicals, beers, backstreet stuff, and prescription stuff. New life must experience new ways to live. Not with drugs, smart devices, and entangle and twist yourself into all ways and all words that are resonating for you to do the same repeated mistakes in life. No. It has happened to me many times where I was never a problem. Over and over, I made clear that my steps, my footsteps, though they are getting closer to the grave, they are much more gentler and softer and conscious. The new possibilities are endless. People who had my time given to them, they had the choice to elevate and improve lives for themselves and become a solution and be part of this great extension to life, that we all have the capability and the immensity of involvement in life to have this massively improved for all lives around us. People who wish to live in their world up there, in their cultural behavior, when I say it's a self constructs, will continue to suffer them or swirl and twirl them or entrap them in their own world, which is not the real one, not an existential one. The real one is your possibility for you to breathe, your heart that is functioning for you, everything, efficiency of life is happening to you without you even consciously making it in your mind of that process. And this is what is causing tremendous trouble for humans to grasp the phenomena of life around them. My involvement is universal, and spontaneously and consciously what is in front of me, I address what is needed. It's not what I'm doing is good or bad. What I'm doing is what is needed in every moment along this life I have experienced. My help to need has always been there when it's needed for lives to flourish. I've offered my extension of life to millions around the world. In fact, pretty much of all living beings on this earth, pretty much any race, caste, religious background, political affiliation, or structured societies around the world, I have crossed paths and connected with in many ways without ever approaching them with a discriminatory mind, never with money, never with power, never with any intention to be taking advantage of, but just as part of life, connecting as a human being. I was born alone, lived to offer my extension to life for the entire way that we are as human beings, and I die alone. It's not that you are privileged. No, I'm so gently sensitive to this life, and that I've learned at a very young age, and I'm sure we all are capable of this, of grasping this sensitive nature to life. And you want to be with me or all, or you wanted to be just with the universal life of connecting with every life there is. You wanted to be all alone with your movies and your phone screens. That's a choice that you make. I'm not a father of the planet or the universe to feed you and care for you and attend to you in many ways. I'm here. I'm just in transient, a brief moment of life on earth. Imagine and the motions. Remember, a tiredness will never go away if you do not know how to be in life, or just be as life. You choose to do your silliness, stupidity with your limited information of life by reading and learning and listening to others, including me. Don't. You must involve in your life to know life, to appreciate and raise the level of consciousness and sensitivity to life, to feel the vibrations around you wherever you are. I'm doing with pain because billions of us, most human beings, have chosen to do just the way it's written down. The scripture wrote it down, or how the elder passed it down through their generational and cultural and limited ideals they had in their head. But the planet did not close you off. It gave you the immense possibility in this endless expanse, as we all call it, the universe and the planet that we all share and live. Have you become a less of a problem whilst you lived here temporarily? Or you never felt the need that you have to become the solution? So you felt that you were a victim of your learning or of your own making. The need and the feel that you are a victim of natural beauty because you choose to stay within the four walls, which were much comfortable for you, but when you went out it was boiling and baking and hot, and it was freezing and cold, and you were uncertain about the environment that you would be exposed to, and the uncertainties because of your walls of preservation, self-preservation, cause you and reluctant for you to step out, and you became imprisoned in your walls of preservation. Sickness comes regardless how you raise walls and entrap yourself in rooms and confined space that you feel comfortable. The sickness, ill health, and death will creep under the door or through the keyhole, because that is the reality of our lives. If you like it or not, it is naturally invited by individuals who wish they should be sick, they should be unwell, they should be finding ways not to live life and explore the experience of this wonder of life that we have. A natural way of life is to live through life, be ill, sick, and ultimately you will depart. What is so natural is that we all die, if you like it or not. But when you realize this at a very young age, you will live a profound and much more than that, a sensitive and a gentle one. How we get there is in our hands entirely. Choose the path. One day you will understand my words, what I've spoken. That day is too late for you to realize that you've had all that opportunity and the possibility to become a profoundness of your journey, a full life. Instead, you choose because you had no other idea through living life to experience what was different. For all you said, or all I've said, is to give you the immense care, the love, and the necessary intention for you to rise. Not for me to sit on your head and lower you to a way that you are getting stuck and deep in the well that you dug for yourself. I see every day, and I shed tears in pain that every one and every day we must recognize that we are a possibility here in this existence, and that life around us should give us the step. And when you look around and see how majority of the humans live on this earth, it should encourage you to take on a conscious, responsible action so that we all can live well here. We have the necessary technology, necessary know-how, the resources to take care of the carrying capacity of life on this planet, and also take care of the planet that we all share. You will see some of the videos that I posted just recently and relate to what I have just said, and feel yourself that you're fortunate enough today that you don't have to go through these hardships as so many millions of women, children, elderly, men, women, able, disabled, having to face through in their lives. Are we blind to the realities surrounding us and making ourselves even lesser of a possibility for the others to rise and feel and experience their lives as valued as ours and significant? The women and men should encourage the new lives to thrive. I do not need to be recognized, but I will make sure I recognize every grain of sand, blade of grass, and the microbial life that's supporting me. And I'm just constantly wishing that every one of us will understand this impermanence of life and find a place that your attitude has become a gentle one, that you got rid of all of your self-imposed importance and you got dissolved into this wonder of life and its phenomena. Because whilst I've been talking, you, me, and every other life that is celestial and cyclical is that much closer to the length of this video, that much closer to the grave. Instead of rising before the sun and opening your eyes to the life and experience, rather than continue to go under, experience the wonder of what is around you, learn to be efficient in life. It is time to become a new possibility. Choose to live. If your business, it is in your hand. It is your business. Whatever you choose to do in life, as long as you are never the problem in life, my job is only to be the solution in my life, which I have always continued to remain as. Even when you see people always trying to cause me problems, like almost with guns and all sorts of knives, and threaten my entire life in many different ways, I never became a problem in their life, in all of their attempts. I just step away, and I was stolen away, and they left just with my life for me to continue. Even during this pandemic, whilst everyone stepped away and sat at home and enjoyed the luxuries of handouts, and some continue to carry on in their idea that getting paid through all sorts of different means, I put my life and the lives, my own life forward through the unknown. Through the entire pandemic, I went out to assist and help the others. I never became a problem. Even in a global problem, I became a first one to put my life at risk for others' well-being and health. And it'll continue to be